You're listening to The Goon Hour, rated number 1 for worst podcasts on the internet. Thank you, and enjoy.
Hey guys, welcome to The Goon Hour, our very first podcast. No podcast, we haven't done any other podcast other than this one. This is our very first podcast. I'm very excited. I'm joined here with my boy, Naquan of Nazareth. Wait, I'm sorry. Let's fucking reel it back. Shit!
Just my old school names.
We're here with Naquan, my cousin.
What up, Sam?
We're here with the fucking Goon Hour cast.
The two main.
The only
cast.
people, the only guys that matter in this world is just me and you.
Fuck yeah.
We're the main characters.
Oh, I know.
You're the one that dies, and then I'm the one that grows a story arc.
Okay.
That's how it works. I'm sorry. That's just how it's supposed to happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Just write a song about me and paint a mural in downtown Alamogordo.
I'm going to paint you one of those murals like they have them in the ghetto. It's just like your face.
And it's like a little oval around it, and then
Yeah.
the fucking...
And then there's like all the interracial kids just playing in the streets
Yeah.
while like that one song that comes in. It's like a
Yeah.
movie, It's like that one movie, Saturday or Friday too.
Shut the fuck up.
Remember Ice Cube made a sequel to Friday?
It was like the next Friday and then Friday after next.
But didn't he make one called like Saturday? I swear to God he did.
Mm-mm.
No way, that was Rebecca Black I'm thinking of.
It was Friday and then Friday next Friday. It was Friday, next Friday, Friday after next.
You remember when Rebecca Black came out with the song Friday?
Yeah.
It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday.
I forgot about that joint.
She came out with another song called Saturday. I'm being dead serious.
Are you serious?
It's a banger, dude.
We'll have to bump it after this, after
Absolutely.
we're rolling. How are you, buddy?
I'm good. All right, let's pull the wool down real quick. Goon Hour. It's a new show we invented.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about it. Okay. Goon Hour, right? Well, I wanted to rebrand the podcast like I always do.
Mm-hmm.
It's my channel. I can do whatever I want. If I want to make another podcast after this and call it Shitcoin, I'll do it. But today it's Goon Hour. Am I right, Nathan? Exactly.
Agreed.
Exactly. But I don't know. Goon Hour just sounds a lot better. It fits the motif of like what this podcast is going to be about.
Yeah, for sure. And,
It's
and then like when we get guests on, they're like, it's like the hour with this goon, or
Yeah,
whatever.
pretty much.
The goon boy.
But mostly, I wanted this podcast to be a little bit more structured.
Okay.
I want.
Igloo,
But today we're just
Igloo
gonna,
wanting structure, bro. That's you feeling
crazy
okay?
idea. Yeah, crazy.
Are you the real
idea.
Igloo? You're not the real Igloo. Just
Anyway,
kidding. Just kidding. Nah, that's cool, bro. Yeah, dude, I'm down.
I got these new cameras.
Yeah, we do got some fucking badass new cameras in here. 50 mil on the boys.
It looks a lot better than the Canons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude. Even right now, it looks fucking crazy.
Crystal. Yeah, it's gonna look a lot better when I put the color grading,
Yeah.
cinematography inside of it. But the podcast, I want there to be a little bit more structure. So I'm kind of thinking, you know what? My life is crazy.
Mhm.
Let's put a little bit calmness into it.
Yeah, that's always good to have like an anchoring point
Yeah.
in some regard.
And I want this to be like an outreach between you and me. I want this between me and the audience. I want this between you and the audience as well. I want this to be like our sort of like us giving updates on life too.
Yeah.
And also, I want episodes to have topics. Like
Okay.
one singular topic. Like I have an idea for one episode coming up later, which I think you're going to like.
Okay.
I've been working on sort of writing down the bulletin point of this particular person's history. It's not Chris Chan. We've talked about Chris Chan a lot, but it's not going to be Chris Chan. That way, because there's just some things I like to talk about,
Mm-hmm.
like cancer research.
Shut the fuck up, Samuel.
Let's
Dude.
talk about children's hospitals real quick.
Oh my god, bro. We should have topics where like, yeah, I like that idea, bro. Because I just kind of, there's some things that like, I don't know if you noticed this, bro, but like there's some things that we do together that I'm just kind of like, all right, like we'll do it, So
Yeah.
like rebranding the podcast was definitely something that I was excited to see unfold because
And-
you always have great ideas. So
Well, I appreciate that. And also, I wanted to give mostly you and I an outlet just by ourselves. I do want guests to come on, but I want them to be kind of rare.
oh, we want the guests to be rare.
I want them to be a little bit more different than what we normally get.
Mm-hmm.
Because, we usually bring artists around the valley.
Mm-hmm.
I have another idea about that
Mhm.
in a new couple projects I'm working on too
Okay.
that I think you're gonna really love. It's gonna be a return to format that I think you're gonna love.
Yes, dude. See, I'm happy you said that, bro. Because the whole time when I was in Albuquerque and seeing you do all the fucking shows and shit,
The talk show bits.
the Young Igloo show bits, bro, I was just like, oh, I miss him. I want to be over there.
Just miss the craziness, miss the goofy wacky.
I miss that era. But hey, we're in a new era, bro. We're in a very transitional era.
You hear that? You hear that, guys? That's me.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're-
Also, I'm just gonna play this out right now. This next month, July, is gonna be kind of busy for me.
Why?
I'm getting out of the military. It's the first time I've ever announced that on the channel.
That you're in the military?
Yeah.
Yeah. You've been. Yeah, you're right, bro. You have not. Dude, you're gonna be free,
Yes.
dude. That's exciting as fuck,
My dick is wet
bro. Congrats,
with a little
dude.
bit of pre-cum at the end of
There's
it.
a little fucking little
Just like too much, honestly.
too much pre-cum.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, so like, dude, I'm so happy for you, bro, because that's right. You have not ever like publicly said you were in the military.
No, because
You just kind of alluded to it.
Well,
on
it's
your
one of those-
Instagram.
have I?
Yeah, like whenever. Remember you you did that edit where like there was like the two jets flying towards each
Well,
other.
anybody. Well, okay, so let me just make this clear.
You made an edit of two jets flying and crashing into each other.
That did happen, but that was at an air show. I got permission. I asked them, "Hey, is this okay?" And they were like, "Yeah, it's fine." I was like, "Okay, cool."
No, you didn't.
I did. Like,
I swear.
I did went to one guy, be like, "Is this like threatening in a way?" And he was like, "No, it's not." I was like, "Okay, cool."
That's
But I mean,
funny.
it got me like maybe 400 views on Reels, so it didn't really matter.
Yeah. All right, sorry.
It was a goofy video.
It was funny as fuck. Back up though. So you're in the military. You're an airman in the United States Air Force,
Sure, yeah.
and now you're getting out. And
Yeah.
You're excited because
Yeah.
it wasn't exactly what.
This is what I
Called
want,
you.
right? I want to grow a beard. I wanted to cover up all this shit on my face, which
Ooh,
is
yeah.
my face.
Ooh.
It's ugly.
Stop!
So I wanna-
Stop that shit! Stop that shit!
I want to look like you. I want to be brown.
Shut the fuck up! You're not ugly. Stop that shit.
You know what
You're
I do?
goofy and you make a lot of funny faces and
Yes.
you've got some mass on you, but you're not ugly, dude.
Massive shit.
But you do got fucking no.
Let's do a little high five.
No,
man.
I'm retracting my high fives.
All right, we'll find that. Force it right now. No, I get what you're saying. No, I know I'm not particularly ugly, but I do have. I don't like my chin,
Yeah, dude, I agree. with
and I
mine.
do love
No-
growing beards.
Yeah, dude, I agree with mine because, like, yeah, the beard is just women
Beards
love
are
the,
in, yeah.
women love the beards, bro.
And
And we're men, bro. It's fucking sick to grow a
And
beard.
I can't do a mustache anymore.
Just yet.
No, I just can't.
What do you mean anymore?
Well, I'm at that age now where having a mustache isn't cool. I don't know if you know this, but I don't look good with a mustache.
You don't.
Yeah.
You don't.
Some people do. Some
Be-
people can pull it off. You know what? I can pull
but
off
it's also it's like with you can't just have like the one mustache. fool.
No.
Are you
Me-
saying yeah? Because if you have like the full beard, you're good
I
with the
looked-
mustache.
Here's
like
the
this,
thing. I
like
look
this.
fine with the mustache only if I don't have my glasses on.
Dude, see, and that's exactly what I was about to
Yeah.
say. Whenever the combo of it's one or the other.
Like,
We're gonna edit a mustache on.
yeah,
there.
right on my face.
Yeah. All right. Now look in the camera. Mustache on.
See, it's a completely different mood. Because
Yeah.
with these glasses and the mustache, I look like I shouldn't be
You-
around a playground.
Yeah, you look like I would not leave my kids alone
No.
with you. Nah, dude, but
I like how we talked about the podcast having structure, and we're already down to shit talking.
We're already down to bullshit.
Well, that's the thing, you know. Like most of these episodes will be some topics, and other times it's just gonna be us shooting the shit whenever we feel like it.
Another thing about podcasts though is that like things kind of the topic kind of comes out within the conversation, you know. So it's not like we have to be. It is good to have some ideas.
There were some episodes that we did where it was completely dull.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And we just kind of sat there for like a couple minutes just talking about like what the fuck can we say?
Yeah, but you know what though? I'm happy we did. They're reps, you know.
Yeah.
Now like whenever.
And now those episodes no longer exist. I mean, they exist, but they don't exist in my peripheral vision.
Are you taking them offline?
No.
Okay, yeah, leave them on.
They're still there. We're going to call them Goon Hour, the negative episodes.
The negative episode.
We're going to call the one before the episode 0, and then going forward backwards.
How many episodes
be like -1.
How many episodes were there?
We did like 14.
14?
We did like 14 of the Sundown
14.
podcast. That's another reason why we changed the name too.
Yeah,
It's
Sundown
also
is
because
kind of lightweight.
we figured out later that the Sundown is not a good name to use for a podcast.
Yeah, because whenever you type in Sundown, we always pick like really innocent
We pick
names.
out really innocent names, and then we find out later they're, you know, involved in some really racial themes that we have no knowledge of. Thank God for Snotty for pointing that out.
Yeah, Snotty did point that out.
And I was like, well, all right, I guess that's the information I need to learn now.
Mm-hmm. And the same thing happened with our first channel, the SNX. Because didn't you say like some like Slovakian porn would come
Some
up?
fucking I don't think it started out that way, but I'm pretty sure
It
like
evolved to that.
If you type in SNX and then films at the end of it, it turned up like some softcore porn.
Yeah, it was like
on YouTube,
but
like
it was
some
like it was like some like Hungarian like offshoot.
it was
shit.
some like Eastern European.
Yeah, it was like some random shit.
Weird thing. YouTube has a lot of weird content.
There's a lot of weird shit out
Actually, it had a lot of weird content like 8 years ago. Now it's a lot better.
there. Well, now it's like regulated, but back then it was
very
wild.
regulated. Now it's the Wild West. Well, back then it was the Wild West.
West.
I mean, you had like, fuck, you could see my fucking foot in the frame.
I have a really sexy kick. Ready?
You do. Show me. Ooh. Can you see that? Nice, dude. That's getting me. Ooh.
Yeah, bro. So
YouTube was a crazy place back then. I don't know if you know this, but like there was a bunch of like kid stuff. Not kids. Well, it was meant for kids, but some of these videos would be like pre-generated. It wasn't like made by a human being, I'm sure. It was like pre-generated by some robot who would turn out constant, just weird feed.
yeah,
It'd be like Mickey Mouse jerking off to Minnie.
yeah.
Weird. It would like fall into the cracks of like the YouTube pipeline.
Yeah, and then like parents would just like give like the iPad to the kid, and then it would just watch it.
Then they notice. Then like some YouTuber, I think it was H3 Ethan. He was looking at that shit. Was like, what's with all the comments? It was like weird like comments, like fucking just cryptic messages with numbers and shit. Obviously it was like a ring of pedophiles going through it,
Dude.
and we're back here again apparently.
You always allude back to this.
It's there, it's connected. I'm sorry. Anyway, welcome to the Goon Hour. That's the cold opening. That's the cold. We're 14 minutes in. That's the cold opening.
That's the cold open. The gang rebrands a podcast.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So what's new, bro? How are you feeling, dude?
Man, we had a crazy weekend.
Yeah.
Last couple weekends ago.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like crazy, strange weekend.
Oh, dude, I had a strange weekend too.
Like
This past weekend, and then the weekend before that was fucking ridiculous.
Let's throw it out there. We saw the Eric Andre show.
Yeah, the Eric Andre.
The live show. The live Eric Andre show.
The live Eric Andre show is a lot.
Awesome.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
I thought I knew what chaos was. I thought I could handle most strange things. I thought I'd seen it all.
No, you did not. You did not handle that with grace. But to be fair, you only had like 4 hours of sleep that night.
I only have 4 hours of sleep. I didn't eat all day.
You didn't have your granola bar.
I had a double. I've had a double Henny.
Brandy.
Had a double cognac. I was in the Phoenix heat too, so yeah, dude. It was a surreal experience. it was just chaos. Explain to them like what it is
Well,
and how it's different
Okay.
from the normal show.
Well, obviously, you can't retake the show from the studio to live because it's gonna have to be translated differently. Some things are different. There was like, what would you call him? A pre-show, or like
An opener.
an opener? Yeah, an
Yeah.
opener. DJ Doug Pound was like one of the. He's a writer and a producer for like the Tim and Eric show, and also for like the Argandra show too. Found out later he's in his 50s.
That guy's in his 50s.
Yeah. Could have sworn he was in his 30s. He looked great.
That guy's not in his 50s, bro.
I saw it. It's fucking.
That feels like our age.
No, dude.
Does he look 50?
No. He looks great to be in his 50s.
Would you fuck?
Yeah.
Nice.
But he opened up. Craziest DJ I've ever seen. Honestly, I never would have thought of it. Just like a fucking offshoot DJ doing some of the craziest random shit ever.
Yeah.
I can't even explain this fucking set.
I didn't really like it.
You don't like it?
I did
There
not
were some
like it.
things. He stayed on for quite a while.
He did. They were just like, it was just so like, maybe it's because like I'm a musician and like when I see the DJ come on before the main act, I'm like, oh yeah, time to get lit. But that was not the case here. That shit was like kind of cringy,
Well,
honestly.
some of it was cringy. No, I don't think any of it was cringy.
I
It was
hope you like my jokes.
I hope you like my jokes. That was one of the sound bits he would play
I
on
did
his
not
fucking
enjoy that.
soundboard. He played that at least 100 times.
This little whip shit, did not like that.
The whip, the tiny, like the whip. But yeah, it was stayed on too long for 30 minutes, and then finally we get to the Eric on. No, you know what? We had to wait another 10 minutes
hmm
for Eric to come on set.
Mhm.
So after him, we had to wait another 10 minutes of just standing around. I was like, fucking, just get on with the show.
Yeah.
Finally, the spotlight comes, and the spotlight shines on this fridge.
Oh yeah.
The fridge,
The-
and I'm thinking to myself,
There's a refrigerator on stage.
yeah, there's a refrigerator. Okay, on the set, refrigerator, chair, desk. Okay. Said refrigerator, spotlight shines. I'm thinking to myself, Eric is going to come out of that fridge.
like he's been in the fridge the whole time.
He's been in that fridge the entire time. And when you know it, he subverts my expectations completely. It is not Eric Andre, it is the fucking fridge keeper.
The fridge keeper. You got to add a little.
Yeah, fridge keeper. Ah. But I didn't know who the fuck. I thought that was like a one-time thing from the show.
Yeah.
And it was. It was the last episode from season 6.
Yeah.
Fridge keeper comes on, announces Eric Andre. Eric Andre comes in, smashes the table, fucking sprays Chief Puffs everywhere. He's shooting people with fucking ranch sauce and squirting water guns at everybody.
hmm
Then brings on this one transvestite on set and just starts they riff, just like on the show. The show did you do forget a lot about the show very quickly
hmm
because it is just constant chaos and nonsense.
It's just a different tone, bro. Because the show is kind of like dry, and like kind of like not dry, but like it's very kind of. It's just
live.
different. It's different.
There's no cuts.
The television show is very kind of like
Yeah, with a television show, there's a lot more sound effects. There's cuts in between. They're cutting between things. But what made the show dry, and I think why the reason it did that was because when they brought the audience member as the guest for the show, the section is part of like they bring like an actual celebrity as a guest, and then they bring like an audience member to be the guest.
Mhm.
And that guy did not have what it take.
Wait. No. You're hold on. Let's bring it back a bit. So the Eric Andre show, the television series, is kind of dry. That's
No,
what
I'm
about.
talking about.
I know. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking
Okay.
about the show, how it's different. So the television show is kind of like dry humor, and it's still humorous, of course. But then the live show was fucking crazy.
Wait, you think you think the show itself is dry humor?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
I don't know if dry humor is the right word, but it's
I don't know.
it's definitely more like kind of like surreal in that
Yeah,
moment.
that's what it is mostly.
But the live show, the one where he goes on tour, It's fucking ridiculous.
Constant chaos.
Constant chaos, just so much fucking random shit happening. It's kind of like satirical and almost. Anyways,
But as I was saying, they brought in like a guest from the audience
yeah,
to be on the show itself.
at the live show we were at.
Yes, at the live show we're at.
Mhm.
This guy did not have what it takes. This guy was not playing a good part. I'm going to be honest with you. He was just kind of in the moment, just there, just standing there.
Yeah, he wasn't really. You would have been. You would have been a way better. Would you have shaved your head?
I mean, I would have had to. I mean, he got his head shaved. Fucking poor guy.
Yeah.
They shaved his fucking head, dude. He
They
was
were
a
like-
barber too.
They were like, "What do you do for work?" He's a barber.
He's like, shave his
Yeah,
head.
and he's like, "Should we shave his head? Should we shave his head?" And everyone was like, "Yeah." And
you
then
can
they
see his fucking face. He's like, oh, this was a bad idea. This was
they cut his hair, and then they're like, "Do you want a bob for pudding?" And they brought out like a bowl of pudding.
they gave him like he had the bob for like tickets in a pudding cup, and he bobbed his head in, and he came out as blackface.
Yeah.
And they called him out for that too. Everyone booed at him too. It was the sickest part of. It was like the beautiful part of unity within that show itself.
They were all. He was like, "Dang man, I didn't know you were gonna do blackface." It's like,
Everyone-
"Whoa, man, his face is all." And then they called his ex and broadcasted the FaceTime conversation on the fucking big screen.
Yeah,
That was ridiculous.
that was kind of cringy. I'm not gonna lie.
You thought that was cringy?
A little bit, you know.
I thought that was crazy. Like in terms of spectacle, I kind of was like, okay, now that's some good content.
But one of the beautiful parts about that set and with that guy that they brought on
Oh fuck,
the show,
that shit never stopped. That's
it's fine. We just listened to the dishwasher. The best part about it was the whole crowd kept trying to get him to show us his dick.
Oh yeah, because
And
they
he
would do that.
wouldn't.
They would get someone from the crowd and be like, "Show your dick," and then they would show their dick.
I think Eric Andre started that first. It is like, show us your dick. And then everyone like chanted, show us your dick. And then like 10 minutes later into the show, someone else from the balcony would say, show us your dick.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
the whole crowd would just start chanting. And then you can see Eric's face like, well, I lost the crowd. I lost the crowd right here. And I noticed that too. I noticed that he lost the crowd the moment that happened. Oh, and then there was like a ranch drinking competition too.
That shit was crazy.
That part was kind of funny. They downed that bottle of ranch fast.
Ugh.
Those fucking chicks were champs.
Hidden Valley Ranch too, just fucking all fucking thick and
No, so
Gross.
okay, a whole bottle of ranch. One chick, I swear to God, swallowed that in 1 second.
there was a girl who was fucking a champion at that.
Found out later that like I'm pretty sure Eric Andre like slipped her a note for her to come backstage.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got the scoop from my friend Kenny, who is friends with that chick who was in the ranch competition.
Oh, that fool. You mean Kevin?
Kenny,
Okay.
the tattoo guy.
Oh, the tattoo guy. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, what? You telling me she got to fuck Eric Andre?
For real?
I mean, that's what it seemed like.
He's friends with fucking with that girl.
Yeah.
That's funny as fuck.
Well, one of the girls. I'm not sure which one it was. Oh, no, it was the one that won the Golden Bottle Ranch.
Yeah. That's wild.
I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
That's cool. They just have fuck notes. They're just like,
Yeah. I think they
that's
have.
lit, bro.
I think I'm pretty sure they are like pre-written because there's no way in a set that he's just gonna have like writing them down as he sees fit. He's just gonna have one ready for his hand in case he catches a pretty
baddie.
lady. Yeah.
Dude, I don't know, dude. Eric Andre's a crazy fucker, dog. I could kind of see that.
If I was Eric Andre, I would have like some just shit like just pre-ready on my sleeve, like
yeah,
come see me after the show when it's over.
that's what I'm saying.
And then you know, the show ends,
Mhm.
everything cools down. Eric Andre leaves. He sprays some more ranch at people, and then he tosses his desk at the audience. I managed to grab a piece of the desk.
Oh yeah, that cursed item. I forgot that was in this house.
Yeah, great piece of memorabilia. I'm still trying to figure out like how to frame it and keep it on the wall forever. I have his desk. That's part of my life now. I'm very happy.
Yeah, dude. It was.
that-
I can respect the artistry, but seeing the live show, it was just way different, dude. I was just like, ooh,
Very hardcore.
very fucking punk rock, dude.
Yeah.
Very like wild. Oh, someone threw up in that shit too. Remember?
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't.
Someone threw up in the middle of the crowd.
I think it was I think it was the chick who won the ranch competition.
Ugh.
Because Kenny was telling me about that too.
She threw up.
Yeah. If you're drinking a whole bottle of ranch in 1 second, you're gonna puke.
And still fuck Eric Andre.
Yeah. Still fuck Eric like a champ.
Dude, you know what's funny, dude, is that like or not funny, but interesting to me is that like there was like peer pressure. The peer pressure in that room was so fucking intense.
Yeah.
Show your dick. Show your dick. Chug that bottle of ranch.
I mean,
Fuck
good
it.
for the kid who didn't. I mean, good for the guy who didn't show his wiener.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done that either.
There were people who did. There was that one dude. I didn't get to look at it because like some dude's head was shadowing over it.
Mhm.
Here's the thing. I don't know what it is, but all the Eric Andre fans are stupid tall.
Yeah, they were pretty tall.
Like almost all of them were like 6'4".
There was some tallies up in there.
Like, what the fuck, dude? And then I'm over here trying to like break my fucking neck trying to see the show, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like trying to see through all the seas of head. I'm trying to get like a glimpse of Eric Andre. I'm thinking to myself, am I gonna have to push through some of these people? Because I will.
Well, I didn't want to get too close to that shit.
Nah. I mean, the splash zone was a little higher than expected.
Oh, dude, the splash zone was crazy.
We were told that the splash zone was gonna be like 3 rows back, but this shit went on for like 6 rows back. Like you were, like you and I, we didn't get hit with the ranch or the squirt or whatever was in the water gun, but like we did get like, it was close.
Mm-hmm. Are you gonna put clips?
Maybe for like some things. I'm not gonna like spoil the whole show. But yeah, if Eric ever goes back and does another live show again, we have to go back and see it again. I have to, at least for closure's sake.
For closure?
Because I need to know what happened to me was real. Holy crap, that was an experience. The next day, after that, I got to see Dear Kelly by Channel 5.
Mm-hmm.
That one was that was a complete polar opposite of an experience.
Yeah, it was like very fucking rooted in real life and truth.
Very much just like just
Hold
straight
on,
up.
real quick before we move on. I do just want to say the Eric Andre show. The closest thing I could say to like that experience was it's like as if you got zapped into into Adult Swim or Cartoon Network or something.
Yeah,
and like you just got zapped into the television.
That's probably the closest we'll ever get to going inside Cartoon Network.
Dude, that's exactly what it was. Continue.
You're absolutely. It was like a cartoon. It really was.
It was like there was just a lot of shit happening, bro, and like I was not ready for it. I did not eat all day. I was fucking drunk.
You did not prep for that.
I did not prep. I didn't think I don't know why I thought I did. And then I recorded all day. I recorded all day with Jack.
We left that
With
show,
fucking Andrew.
and you were a different person.
Yeah, I did. I remember I was all like fucking like not passing out, but like it was all hot. And we just went down like fucking like a gang of tacos.
Yeah, we did. We finally got some food after that. You were starving.
I was hungry.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, but continue. The Dear Kelly.
Next day, went to go see Dear Kelly from Channel 5. Andrew Callahan.
He's a YouTuber.
He's a YouTuber. He's a journalist through or through. He just posts stuff on YouTube. I call him a YouTuber, but he is more of like a journalist.
Yeah.
In a sense. He's
I guess.
probably the only journalist I really listen and care about.
Mm-hmm.
See, he tells a lot of like real stories. Like he gets into the nitty-gritty, into the gritty of stuff, you know? One of my favorite videos of his is he goes to Mexico and decides to hook up with like a coyote agent and smuggles his way back into America via the way how most people would do it through the Rio Grande.
Mm-hmm.
He gets arrested.
Because it was in El Paso, right? It was like near El Paso.
Ooh, I think it was El Paso. Yes, it was El Paso. Yeah.
Sorry, continue.
Went to El Paso, met up with some coyotes. Full eggers, by the way.
And what?
They were eggers too.
They weren't.
If you see the video, like he was talking to these kids, dude. They were like 19 or 20.
Coyote. People don't know what that is. That's a person that smuggles. people across the border into the U.S.
A hardcore type of way to make money. Very, very hardcore because you have to hike like a good number of distance. Like it's a 2-day trip.
It's a gang of money, though.
Oh yeah, but I mean, you're owned by the cartel.
Yeah. But yeah, dude. So
he does that video, and he gets arrested by the border patrol, and he's like incarcerated for like a solid week. He's inside, like he's in custody. And if you watch the video, he's treated mostly just like, the other immigrants who cross through the country. Like they put him in this big fucking room with like one toilet, with hardly any air conditioning. Just fucking Mexicans all, and he's the only white guy in there. Him and his cameraman, who's also white. It's a very stark contrast. You have to watch the video. It's great. Anyway, comes out with an amazing documentary, Dear Kelly. I'm not going to say too much about it, but if you have a chance to see it, you need to see it. Great documentary, dude. I give it a solid 8
out of 10.
Oh yeah,
That's cool.
and it was nice being in a room with all the people who are fans of his, because because when I brought up the topic of Channel 5, I feel like I was the only one who watches this stuff. But then like being in a room with everyone in there who's like a fan of his is like, okay, so there are more of us out there. That's nice to hear.
Yeah. That's cool, man.
And all of them are cool bros.
That's cool.
I met up with one guy. He was kind of cool. I still haven't hit him up yet. But we were talking throughout the documentary.
Is he your cousin?
No.
Okay.
But he's a musician. He does like punk rock.
Okay.
And he's also brown and has a beard. And also has a Sublime t-shirt on.
Just kidding. That's cool, bro. That's really cool, man. I'm happy that you had those experiences.
Had to park kind of ways out, like towards. It was by the Tempe Lake.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I had to park
Tempe
behind
Lake.
the gate, and then like most of us who didn't pay for parking, we had to park there, and then after 8 o'clock the gates close, so we were all just like locked in with our cars.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and so I'm like,
Whoops.
no beans. Turn around, and then there's another gate that's open
Yeah.
that nobody knows about. It's like, oh, okay. I'm not gonna go back for these fools and tell them that the gate's open. I'm just gonna go.
Just gonna leave. They're all panicking.
I'm gonna go and get my fucking in and out and be done with the night,
with the day.
because that was emotionally draining. That was an emotionally draining documentary.
Yeah, it was pretty rough, man, from what you were telling me, man.
Yeah.
It's pretty surreal.
If it ever comes out, I hope it comes out because it needs to be seen.
Mm-hmm. Well, a quick synopsis of it. Not synopsis.
I don't think I can.
No, we're gonna
No.
box him. Channel 5, come and get me.
He lives right here in Phoenix.
Nah, dude, it was just about a guy, right? I didn't see it. It was about a guy who kind of lost his way.
Yeah, it's just the guy who had a fucking major crash out after he lost his house, and joined the right wing party, whatever.
The extremists.
Became an extremist.
Like the alt-right.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's the alt-right.
but it talks about others, but it's not all about that. Like that's like 10% of the whole documentary.
Yeah.
That's such a minor thing about the whole thing too. So
you had a lot of fucking.
I had a lot to say about that because that was very like impactful.
Yeah, it's very.
Because you and I know people who are like that, who who lose their footing in life and just decide, I'm gonna be an activist.
Well,
Or
I don't know if.
well, not activists, but they just go kind of crazy and they think they need to save the world with like a Facebook post, or like for instance our Uncle Joey who believes that aliens are attacking us, so he shoots a gun in the air. Like that's a little far. Like that's a little far gone.
That fool's that fool's gone. That fool's
Yeah.
cooked. That fool is
straight up sizzling. My
that fool is
favorite.
well done.
My favorite question out of the Q&A from Andrew is from one of his friends, is asking him, Andrew, is America cooked? And if so, why? And if not, why not? And then Andrew just goes, yeah, this shit's cooked, dog.
This shit's cooked. America is cooked.
That's probably the best answer he gave, too.
America
was
is
the best
fucking
question I've
cooked.
heard all day. And of course it has like his sense of humor into the video as well, which I really enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed that shit. But yeah, that was my crazy weekend. That was the weekend I had.
That's heavy, bro. That's a lot of information.
And then the weekend after that, we didn't do anything. Like 4th of July, we did shit.
Well, we worked on shit.
What did we do? I don't. Wait, what did we do?
You worked on fucking.
So I did Jack Acid's poster and his visualizer. That was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
He was a hard sell. I'm not gonna lie. He's a very heavy perfectionist. Jack Acid is.
Jack Acid.
Yeah, he knows. He doesn't know what he wants, but when he sees it, he gets it.
Yeah. I know, dude. He's a control freak for sure.
Oh yeah, but he's super talented
for sure. But then after that, when we were recording, he's very, very particular.
You guys have a band?
Oh yeah, we do have a group we're working on.
Does it have a name?
Outburst Andy and the Los Angeles Carpenters Union.
That's a pretty good name, dude.
Yeah. Outburst. I'll say it again. Outburst Andy and the Los Angeles Carpenters Union.
That's kind of a long name.
It's a crazy long name.
Why so long of a name, Nathan?
I don't know, dude. Ask that fool.
All right.
Yeah. So we're recording some fucking joints, some fucking corridos tumbados inspired music, but it's in English. Yeah, it's cool. I'm playing chords for it. I'm playing armonía on segunda voz, second voice backup vocals. I don't know how to say it in English.
Nice.
Yeah, so we're doing that, and then but when he came over to do that poster, he did that, and then he went to my room.
Went straight to your room and started recording.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's making shit just to survive.
Yeah, dude, he's very.
And I like that. Yeah, he needs that, and I like that. It's that drive he has.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know if I know anyone else who works as hard as he does.
Yeah.
Besides Jesus.
Yeah, dude.
Wouldn't it be crazy?
Andrew does work really hard.
It'd be crazy if Andrew was actually the reincarnation of Jesus.
I know, he's just fucking down bad this whole time, kind of like Jesus was.
You see that, guys? That is Wagyu beef.
Wagyu. I can't even see myself. How else is your life going?
I'm not dead yet.
That's always a fucking banger.
But we'll be there soon.
Don't say that.
Okay.
You're gonna, because then someone's listening and you're gonna fucking die.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Like Jesus. Die. Like Andrew. Andrew's gonna listen. He's gonna come in here and me.
Oh my god.
Let's cut that out. Let's actually, you know what? Let's put a bleeper right there.
You have a lot of bad fucking things to say.
It's in my head.
You have a lot of bad ideas, bro.
I do, yeah.
Like a lot of them.
What was one bad idea I really had?
Oh, the one about human trafficking?
No, we had that before.
No. The one where we're like TV guide.
No. We talked about that before. I think of another really bad idea
that I don't know about.
Yeah, that you don't know about, or maybe I told you and you just block it out of your head.
You've had a lot of bad ideas.
I do, yeah.
Like a gang of them.
I'm trying to remember because I want to like lead into like a funny discussion about that.
Yeah, dude, you be saying some crazy shit.
Let me check my phone real quick. Here's a really good idea, actually. It's a sketch I've been wanting to work on. It's a bit where Neil deGrasse Tyson comes in and starts beating us up.
Okay.
But if the video starts off with me talking about how Pluto is a planet, right? And then Neil deGrasse Tyson comes in through the fucking window, bashes it in, and starts like fucking suplexing us. And then he like, in a classic like Greek style wrestling move, he grapples us and like pins us down, and like he gets us up on our face, and like whispers on our ear, is like, Pluto's not a planet. And then like gently like kisses our ears just like that, and then leaves.
Like a lookalike, or him?
Yeah, like a lookalike, or just himself. Really,
it'd be sick.
You ever seen pictures of Neil deGrasse Tyson as a young guy?
Yeah. Would you fuck?
I'm not saying I would, but if I was there, he won't be having science to worry about. He'd be having to worry about me. Anyway, that's my shitty idea from my phone.
Clip that.
That's a good one.
Neil
deGrasse Tyson, we're
Neil-
coming after you, and we're coming inside you.
This will just sexually threaten Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Which
What's
one's
his name? I don't know his
Neil
name.
deGrasse Tyson?
Neil deGrasse Tyson. Did I say that right?
Neil deGrasse?
Neil deGrasse Tyson. Degrassi High.
Whoa, that's a long one. This is a fucking... That's a long thing right there. Anyway. I've been thinking about shooting a movie.
What idea?
Well, I've been reading this book, Blood Meridian.
Oh, the racist one about all the psychotic fucking cowboys who like to scalp Indians and...
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I've been wanting to make a short film
Okay.
about a chapter in that book.
Okay.
It was a portion of it where the kid, that's his name, the kid, he's really like 18 years old at that point, but he's in Texas and he meets up with a hermit, like somewhere in the prairie,
Oh, yeah.
and he's just there, you know, because he has nowhere else to go, because the kid is a drifter. He's just going through the West, and the kid stops by and asks the hermit, hey, can I have some water for my mule? And the hermit's like, yeah, sure. The hermit is basically just like a homeless guy who's tweaking the entire time.
Sick.
Yeah. But it's in the 1800s, so this is before the fentanyl crisis. So he was really ahead of his time. So anyway, kid gets water for his mule. Hermit says you should come inside. The storm's about to come. And the kid is like, there ain't no storm coming. And then Hermit's like, well, look over there on the east side. And sure enough, there is like a cloud that the kid somehow doesn't see or whatever. And so I was like, oh, I guess I'm coming inside now. And so they have like this whole weird conversation about like what this guy used to do back then. Turns out he was a slaver.
Turns out he was in the slave trade.
Yeah.
Okay.
He, for some reason, has like a black heart that came from a black guy. I don't know how he got that. Actually, it says he paid $200 for it, which in that time was like $200,000. So he paid a lot of money for some dude's heart. For whatever reason, he just has it. And then, you know, they go to bed. Kid wakes up in the middle of the night, and there's just this hermit is just looking over him creepily. They go back to bed somehow, and then the hermit is just gone. That's in the book. Doesn't need to be. I'm gonna be honest with you. It doesn't need to be in the book because it doesn't ever come back.
There's no reason for it. It's just
No.
like some creepy shit that occurred.
I'm gonna give my review right now because I'm not done reading the book Blood Meridian, but I'm gonna say this right now. I do not like that book, and not for the reason why you think. I do like violence. Violence is kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie, but I mean, dude, you spend me like 40 pages describing what a desert looks like, even though I can go outside right now and look at it. It's like you're wasting my time. Let's get to the part where we're scalping Indians, or let's just not read at all. That's my psychotic review of Blood Meridian.
I had a psychotic idea the other day.
What was that?
So our grandma, Rafaela,
This is gonna be bad. I know it.
this is going to be terrible. But I was like, you know what we should have done before she passed away? Because she lived to be like 101 and she had like really bad dementia and shit.
Is this where I think it's going?
Yes.
Okay.
So I had this idea where like, I was like, man, when she was still alive, we should have like trolled the fuck out of her and tell her like, because she grew up in Mexico. She's from Mexico.
Oh yeah.
And she like I guess when she was like a little girl, like Pancho Villa was riding around, and I guess like whenever he would come, they would have to like hide under beds or something, or it was something fucked up because he was gonna like rob everything and take everybody, bad things. So we were like, I had this marvelous idea of like right before Grandma died, being like, Pancho Villa's coming! Oh shit! You better fucking hide, Grandma.
Grandma is just
Yeah, be like, Grandma, Pancho Villa's coming. Pancho Villa's coming. And then just watching her freak out.
and it's just me.
And it's just
in a
you
sombrero.
dressed like Pancho Villa with
Like
the fucking,
bonjour. Just
Bonjour.
something stupid.
And yeah, dude, where we just like, I don't know why I thought that would be funny. It's really fucked
So
up. It's not like she would remember.
terrorizing our dead grandma who died of dementia, who was old enough to be around when Pancho Villa was alive, terrorizing the countryside of Mexico. Was a funny. It is okay. I'm not gonna lie to you. that's kind of funny for goof, but it is evil.
In practice, it's very bad.
I think that's what I was trying to remember, the bad idea.
Yeah.
And it was not my idea, it was your
It
idea.
was my idea of us fucking gaslighting grandma, just thinking that Pancho Villa was coming to get her.
Just imagine like the door knocks down and it's just a fucking Pancho Villa with his horse, his gang just trying to terrorize and loot and
Oh, it's all my homies.
yeah.
My grandma, Pancho Villa's coming. Pancho Villa viene. Pancho Villa viene. Oh shit! Just fucking.
What? Pancho Villa, he was like he was a dude, right?
Yeah, Pancho Villa. It's very murky. It's very gray area because he was like a bandito, but he also like
He was a revolutionary.
he was a
like Mexican
revolutionary,
War,
but
yeah.
he was also kind of
probably not a good dude.
shady a little bit. People, but as Mexicans, they're like, yeah, fuck yeah, he's fighting for our rights. We're poor. Fuck the Porfirio
Pancho
Diaz.
Villa is a sick ass name.
It's a
I'm
sick
not
name.
gonna lie.
Yeah. But yeah, dude. And then all your soldiers are called Villistas. That's hard. They're named after you. Imagine if like you were leading a revolution and there was like the Iglooites
The Iglooites.
or the Iglooiennials or some shit. Anyways, Pancho Villa is it's a very gray area, bro, because he definitely like raided a lot of shit and like would steal a lot, but he also would like help out the poor. So it's
Seems like more like an amoral type of guy who
Yeah.
who would only do things out of convenience sake.
yeah. Well, because I was actually watching like a little clip on him the other day, and I guess he initially joined the fucking revolution for his own gain, his own personal gain, but during his time working with the revolutionaries, he found that he was like he gained the heart to want to fight for the poor people of Mexico.
Well, I imagine like
Well, it doesn't matter what you imagine, Igloo, because this is fact.
Mexicans.
All right, let's hear it.
I don't know. If I was a guy leading a gang of revolutionaries, I would like to do good things. But also, if it was out of my conveniency and if I had the opportunity,
Oh yeah,
I would absolutely do some horrific atrocities
yeah, you
if
would.
I had the opportunity. Like if I was traveling with a guy, and if the law on murder was kind of lax, I'd probably kill a guy.
Kill a few fools.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Like if I was traveling with a dude and he had more water than I do, I'm gonna just wait till his back is turned and I'm just gone.
Gone.
Just like that one part in that one book I've been reading, Blood Meridian. I gave it a 5 out of 10. We're back around.
Yeah, dude. You would. Yeah, dude. Some people just don't do things if it's like not convenient for them.
No, yeah.
You're one of those people.
That's why most people don't do good things.
Gary Ryan's one of those people.
Gary Ryan.
Dude.
G-Man.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
A boy
That
G-Man.
fool does not do shit if it's not in arm's reach of his convenience. Kind of like a lot like you.
Yeah.
Fools don't ever want to help. That's why you're going to hell.
That's why I'm fat, 'cause I eat all the food.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I eat all this food because it's delicious and I'm a good cook.
You are a pretty good cook.
Thanks. Guys, that was Goon Hour.
No, I'm just
Thank
kidding.
you very much. No, I think that's the end of the episode. if I'm
Think
being
so?
honest. I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, that was Goon Hour. Thank you very much for watching and listening. If you're on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, Tubi,
Oh, hell yeah.
or other platforms where you listen to podcasts.
Mm-hmm. Damn, we got 52 minutes on here. That's cool.
Yeah.
Roughly an hour.
A little short vid.
Yeah, dude. Little fucking something. Get the feet wet. Get reestablished.
Ugh.
Wonder how I looked on camera. I hope I looked sexy.
You got anything to say, Nate?
Shit, man. Yo. Just keep it pushing. Always strive to be a better version of yourself. Be the best version of yourself. Stay ready so you don't gotta get ready. And pick your battles, man. We out here trying to elevate young men. We out here, boy, trying to get financially stable, get our bodies right, get our spirit even on pointer. All right. I love you, baby. It's Naquan. Young Igloo. Sandwich time. Yeah. Bye.